Welcome back to AV Veterans Talk. We're continuing our conversation with this week's guest, Jodi Champagne. To here with Jodi again, and we've gone through so many aspects of your adventure, this last adventure, and I'm sure we're all jealous and stuff. We'd sure like to have been along with you on this adventure, but you're taking things and you're going over there, and I guess your mission statement out of this is to bring awareness to we people over here in America that we don't really do things like they do over there. Here, do we? We don't remember the way they do.
Oh no, and that's what's really, people take the word adoption wrong. They think that the person is adopting the grave to take care of the grave. And that's not what it's all about. Yeah. They have groundspeople that do that, but what they do is they take care of the memory, the legacy of that soldier, and they know everything about that soldier. And not only do they visit the soldier, on just a regular basis, just to stop by and say hello, and leave flowers for them, but they go to every American holiday that we celebrate. Every American Military Veterans Day they celebrated. And not just them. There's major Memorial Day celebrations there. There's Veterans Day celebrations there. They even have celebrations. I don't want to say celebrations because it's not something that you want to, remembrance and that. But it's on their birthdays they go, or their death dates or whatever, and they strive to get a picture of that veteran. So it's amazing, and my goal was to, when I found out about this program, it is so overwhelming to see what they do for our soldiers, and I'm kind of like, I look at our soldiers here in America, and I don't see the same. Yeah. I mean, I understand we do wreaths across America, and we do other small Memorial Day stuff, but we don't take care of our soldiers the way they do. Yeah. And I think that needs to change, because the memories of what they sacrificed is what's going to hopefully keep society and future generations humbled by their sacrifices for them to be able to have the freedom to do what they want to do. Yeah. And so I'm hoping to make other changes in the future when I'm done with this book, to get other programs going here, because I think we need to remember them. Yeah. And one of the things that I had done to also show my appreciation is I've done things for our veterans here, the ones that were still with us on that. But for my part of it is I've actually adopted 2 World War I veterans myself. And I actually found the families of both myself and contacted them. Now I have a great relationship with one of them, and the actual niece is still alive, the direct niece, I should say. And to find out, she is a famous field nurse. Wow. She had given her life. She was in the field with the men, and they got hit with a gas bomb. And so she suffered surgery after surgery, and stuff like that. But she stayed and took care of our men and that. But she has, a nursing school named after her, a monument in Philadelphia. I mean, people don't know that, except for the select few there. Yeah. And a book was written about her, which I would by the niece, which she had sent me, because she couldn't believe what I was doing for her aunt. Yeah. And in that, and the other soldier I adopted was in the Army, of course, but he did a few things, but one of his main things was a horseshoer. And people, talk about war, they don't know anything about a horseshoer.
Yeah.
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 People don't realize that there was actually military veterans. I mean, not veterans, military veterinarians.
Veterinarians, yeah.
And that because they didn't understand, and this is something I'll talk about too, is the animals that were used in war. You think horses and dogs, but there are so many more, and the reasons why that they were used. So, but that was my part of what I'm doing as well. So take part of World War One.
Yeah. Well, you go over there and you bring back all this great stuff, and and I'm humbled here because Jodi, she knows me very well, and even though she didn't bring back any chocolate from Holland for us, or
Belgian
things,
chocolate.
Belgian
Yeah,
chocolate,
Belgian
or things
chocolate.
like that, or maybe she'd come over and make some waffles for me or something like that. So, but she does understand my soul, and of course, she brought me some sand from Normandy Beach,
Yes.
correct? Which Omaha Beach from there, and this nice little vase and
Yes.
stuff and everything that I think with the cork top, I believe the idea was this and stuff is to collect soil. When you go over there and visit and stuff, along the route of like the big red one. Was
Yes.
that what this
Yes.
was?
Yes.
That thing like that. And then of course she knows my heart stuff, and she brings me back this beautifully autographed picture, for actually autographed by soldiers who had parachuted in with the 101st or the 82nd
Yes.
Airborne here. So once again, I'm a very blessed man. I'll tell you that, because I have good people in my life, and some people go like, "Oh, it's just an airplane picture."
No,
it's spiritual.
Well, and it's a drawing.
Yeah,
It's an actual drawing.
Yeah, it
and
is.
that, and but when I saw it, Bob had done so much for me during my last books, and he was actually my bodyguard at at my book signing and that. But I could never do enough for the ones who had helped me. And when I saw that picture, instantly, Bob, I had to get it, and that because
I'm
not.
humbled. Yeah, thank you so much for that. And once again, being a bodyguard for Jodi at the USS Iowa, stuff that's a life memory I'll never forget, because she's like a rock star, and everybody wanted, oh man, they were coming after you, and you were a little bit overwhelmed. And I'd love to be the person to sit there, calm down, everybody. Yeah, she's going to get through this, and everybody's going to get their moment, right? So it was all fun. So, Jodi, I need to have you back again, because you know what? Once again, we're just tapping. We're just in the surface here, and you've got so much you've got to get done, and how we can help you, through Aerotic News Veterans Talk Radio here to help you. I think you're a perfect fit for, I want to see you up in front of that podium in front of an Antelope Valley group and stuff, sharing your stories. You're a hometown person and stuff, and you're doing incredible work. You're doing international work for us, and we're really blessed to have you here doing this for us. And I hope and pray that we find, and you find that niche to get into the schools, to find those educators that will rally around what you're doing, to make an impact in our communities and stuff, to start making people take a longer look at what's important in life, and trying to the adoption program, and realizing and stuff how important it is that we remember our past in this way. So, once again, I don't know what to say. Thanks for coming in here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah, we'll be in touch, and like I said, we've got a lot more. We've got a lot more to travel.
Oh yes.
So anyway, I'll let you get a party word in there for everybody to wrap this up. So.
Well, I want to thank everybody that's helped me in my endeavors with all my projects. And I especially want to thank all my Belgian families that have taken me in and welcomed me with open arms. And I am humbled and blessed to have you in my life and call you my friend. Thank you.
God bless you for that. And we're glad as a society and stuff that you've taken our soulmate here and stuff and treated her so well over there in Europe. So With that said, I guess we'll wrap this up, okay?
Sounds
and,
good.
We'll see you next time
See you
here on
next time.
Aerotech News Veterans Talk Radio. I'm Bob Alvis, and thanks for joining us for this segment of AV Veterans Talk.